Yeah. Okay, while standing, I request Reverend Mwangi to lead the word with a word of prayer. Mwangi, please. Parents, guardians, good morning. Okay, welcome once more to our fourth graduation ceremony. Feel at home. For the graduates, this is your day. Now, I'll give you a brief statistics of the graduates since KNP became a polytechnic in 2016. The first graduation ceremony, we had a total of 951 graduates. The second, we had a total of 1,818 graduates. The third one, we had a total of 1,796 graduates. Then the fourth one, we have a total of 1,796 graduates spread as follows. Artisan, 59 graduates. Craft, 515 graduates. And diploma, we have 1,222 graduates. The cumulative total for the four graduate ceremonies stands at 5,641 graduates. Then further analysis shows that the graduates in diploma are the majority, and the trend is that arts and courses have been phased out systematically because, as we are aware, the mandate of a national polytechnic is to offer diplomas, higher diplomas, and bachelor's degrees in collaboration with various universities. I do hereby let's give them a better please. Okay, next we have speeches from one is the student leader, and 2 is the valedictory by overall best trainee. As they come forward, I have 2 announcements to make. One of them is that we are live streaming through YouTube. You can note somewhere so that you can inform your friends wherever they are. YouTube is Kabete National Polytechnic. YouTube, Kabete National Polytechnic, and Facebook, Kabete National Polytechnic Public Communication. I repeat, for Facebook, Kabete National Polytechnic Public Communication. Thank you. Welcome.
The chief guests at today's graduation ceremony, other distinguished personalities accompanying our chief guest, chairman, governing council and council members here present, the principal and the polytechnic management, deans of school and heads of department, our trainers and support staff, all protocol duly and respectively observed. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am delighted to welcome you all to Kabete National Polytechnic as we celebrate our 4th graduation ceremony. It gives me great pleasure to congratulate our graduates on this auspicious occasion of the 4th graduation ceremony. The ceremony is witnessing the conferment of diploma awards to over 1,700 trainees. I acknowledge the resilience and hard work of the graduating class, whose commitment have brought them this far to realize their dreams that are clearly evident in this great occasion. Graduates, I implore you to consider using the knowledge and skills you have gained to innovate and improve our economy. I challenge you to become leaders at different levels you will work in. Leadership is not about position or status. Leadership is about having dreams bigger than personal gain. Make Kabete National Polytechnic proud. Note that graduation is a euphoric moment, but soon after, people often experience withdrawal symptoms. One reason is that your immediately accessible social network is pulled out from under you, and entering the real world means that you lose the effortless social interaction from hostel life, organized games and clubs. Rather than feeling down, be intentional about maintaining and building a social world that brings out your richest self. And when you hit your lowest points, in addition to turning to your strongest and closest relationship for support, have the courage to widen both thinking and networking as well. I urge you graduates, never stop learning. You have been imparted with the right skills from the best national polytechnic. When you get to the field, you will realize that you have a lot to learn. So approach the outside world with learning orientation. Feel free to ask questions. Do a lot of observation. Remember, we are skill-oriented, hence we learn by observing others. At times you may be wrong in your approach, but remember, you are a work in progress. It has been realized that once people get competence in their field, many of us stop learning and growing. If I can quote Dr. Briseno, the most successful people in work and in life never stop deliberately continuing to learn and improve. Go out to the world with your passion, love for what you do, and just never give up. God bless you all, and may God bless Kabete National Polytechnic.
By the principals, Secretary, State Department of Technical and Vocational Education and Training, Madam Esther Moria, Senior Ministry officials, Governing Council members who are present here today, colleague principals of other TVET institutions, Secretary General, Association of Technical Universities and Polytechnics in Africa, the CEO, Kenya Bureau of Standards, CEO, Kenya Engineering Technologies and Administration Board, other CEOs and senior directors of state agencies who are present here, staff of the Kabete National Polytechnic, both management, teaching, and non-teaching. Our graduates who are here, the current student leadership, parents, sponsors, guardians, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning once again. Let me ask you to greet on my behalf the person seated next to you and welcome to today's graduation ceremony. Asante sana. With your permission, guests of honor, allow me to recognize the presence of our sister institutions, the principals who are here, and those who are representing them. Kindly, Madam Guest of Honor, allow me to invite them so that they can introduce themselves and greet and congratulate the graduates. Thank you. Colleague principals, tafadhali naomba muje mbele ili mtambulike. I think we can move all the way up to this point because the microphone is in this direction, so that we can quickly make this observation. The director, the principal, the person who is the leader at Kenya School of Tibet will also make a remark, and the CEO of Kenya Engineering Technologies Board will also make a remark, and also the Secretary General of ATUPA will also make a remark. Kindly now, the other guests, we have other graduates this direction. Hata hao wanataka kuona uso ya wageni. Tuongee tukiangalia kamili. Asante.
Our chief guest, my name is Koech Charles, the chief principal of the Eldoret National Polytechnic and the national deputy chair of the Kenya Association of Technical Training Institutions. From the Kenya Association of Technical Training Institutions, we join the Kabete National Polytechnic in celebrating this graduation and the many milestones that this institution has achieved. We take pride that this is where Tibet began in this country before we even gained independence. And today we have come in the numbers that you've noticed to celebrate and to congratulate the Kabete National Polytechnic for what they have been able to achieve, and we wish them well. To the graduates, hongera kwa kazi nzuri, tunawatakia kila la heri. Thank you.
Governor and our peers also, Dr. Moria, my colleagues, good morning. I don't want to take a lot of time. I come from Kenya School of Tibet. Kenya School of Tibet is the latest body that was launched on Friday. Formerly it was called KTTC. So I want to congratulate you on behalf of Kenya Technical Trainers College, now named Kenya School of Tibet, pursuant to Legal Order 123 of 2022 and Executive Order of Presidential Executive Order 1 of 2022. I want to congratulate you for successful work here at Kabete, and also ask you to join, those of us who want to join the teaching profession and join us in the field of teaching. You are welcome to Kenya School of Tibet. We always advertise ourselves online, and it's a government institution. We also have scholarships of worth 2 million Kenya shillings every year for 20 students, and the top students that are able to succeed in the competition. So thank you very much, and welcome again. Thank you and congratulations.
Our chief guest, Dr. Moria, council members of the Kabete National Polytechnic, principals, staff, students, parents and guardians, good morning. God is good and all the time, and that is His nature. Wow, thank you. It's a great day, and we are honored to join the National Polytechnic, the Kabete National Poly, during the graduation ceremony. I am Alice Mutai from Kenya Engineering Technology Registration Board. It is a state corporation established by the Engineering Technology Act to regulate the practice, set standards for engineering technologists, engineering technicians, engineering craft persons, and engineering artisans. It's an honor that I am here today to celebrate with you the achievements that you have made, the sacrifices that the parents and the guardians went through to enable you to reach where you are. We have heard from the speakers earlier that you are welcome to the world of work, and part of that is to be regulated as practicing engineering technologists and technicians. So as the Engineering Technology Registration Board, we are ready and welcoming you that you register to be licensed to practice, because that is the order of what you do. It enables us as engineering technicians, engineering technologists, that we practice and our work is ascertained that we are up to the standards that have been set. We are grateful that the government established this board, because prior to that, engineering technologists, engineering technicians didn't have a home. Currently, we do. And I would urge all the graduates, all students in the engineering field. I have checked this book and I've seen the numbers, that is over 5,000. You are all welcome to register as professionals. And also as to the society, the Institution of Engineering Technologists and Technicians. So as we leave, and even those ones who are still studying, please know where you belong. And I would also take this opportunity that engineering technicians, I have already said, we have the technicians, craft persons, and artisans. We know the certificates that we attain. When it comes to engineering technologists, we have holders of higher diploma certificates and degree certificates. My urge, as you go out, the graduates, that you pursue your education, attain the bachelor's degree. So technologists have degrees, they have higher diplomas. They will undertake the Bachelor of Technology in Engineering in the broad areas of mechanical, electrical and electronics, building and civil. Please know that they also have options under those ones. And currently we have quite a number of institutions offering those degree programs. I want also that as you go out, stand out. And I will ask ourselves, if you have seen the filling station, the Shell filling station, have you seen the Treat and Share, or is only the logo? It is because it stands out. Please go out, conquer the world. Congratulations, Kabete National Poly. Congratulations, graduates. And every one of you, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.
That's part of our strategic partnership at the Polytechnic. Allow me to bring the Secretary General, Association of Technical Universities and Polytechnics in Africa. One of our staff, Madam P.S., was serving in the leadership of Atuka. And recently she got appointed as a CEC in the Machakos County government. We also take this opportunity to celebrate her. Maybe the Secretary General may have more kinder words than us, but as a National Polytechnic, we are very grateful that this association with the TUPA has seen us grow and develop even at personal levels. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Principal. Chief Guest, Dr. Munia, the Governing Council of Kabete National Polytechnic, Principal, trainers, but then the principals and deputy principals and representatives of the Kenya Association of Technical Training Institutes. I would like to really single out my salutation. As I always say, without CATI, there is no Association of Technical Universities and Polytechnics in Africa, ATUPA. My name is Jabu Fall. I am the Secretary General of ATUPA, previously known as CAPAC, meaning the Commonwealth Association of Polytechnics in Africa. I think it is gratifying to now hear a different accent completely, since we sat here and it was like almost from the same origin. As you can pick up, some of you, I'm from West Africa, from the Republic of the Gambia. Kenya is now my second home. I've been resident here for 4 years, serving as the Secretary General, and my offices are at the Technical University of Kenya. Let me also take this opportunity to announce that I'm going to be conferred an honorary doctorate in technology 2 days from now by this very noble university, that is the TUK, Technical University of Kenya, where I have my offices, and that means I am there every day 5 times a week. So that is almost my home, and I'm really deeply honored to be associated with them. Again, ATUPA can only say thank you to Kabete National Polytechnic. I first came here in 2017 as an executive board member of CAPA. And since then, I've been walking along the corridors of this noble institute. I want to congratulate the leadership of this polytechnic for really taking it where it was and where we have arrived today. I had the opportunity to see some of the exhibitions, and I can only say to you graduates that you call yourself lucky, because now you've been equipped with the required skills. The level of innovation I saw today means that you are ready for the real world work. You are ready for the future skills. I remembered when the ATUPA International Conference, that is the last one that was held in Zimbabwe in August, in the very beautiful city of Victoria Falls. The National Polytechnic participated, and there was this innovation pitch competition organized by Startup Africa, a very good partner of us. And your institution became a winner and was awarded. When I saw it was the engineering department, I vividly remember, and it was this automatic patient monitor that was exhibited and then became a winner of one of the awards. You are not stopping there. It means you have to continue to actually compete in many international competitions because you've been given the required skills. I saw the robotics, and this is what we are looking for in world skills. And I'm sure you are preparing yourself to be able to get into that competition and also showcase what you have learned, the skills that you have acquired, that you have been really properly equipped to go and compete with the rest of Africa. I'm saying Africa because my association has 21 countries as members, Kenya part of it, Kenya being a major one, and like I said, Kenya also hosting us. So thank you very much, Kenya, and thank you very much, Kabete National Polytechnic, for really giving us the status that we have as an association responsible for the promotion of skills development in the continent. The Women in Technical Education and Development is an initiative of my association. It's a brainchild of the association. It was born many years ago, and then along the line it became dormant. When I became the Secretary General of Africa 4 years ago, I picked it up, and Kenya ran with it. And as we speak, I can tell you that those principles that just shared some words of wisdom with you have all created chapters within their institutions to encourage the participation of women in technical education and development. I was really gratified when I saw the best student even female students for that matter, that gave really some touching words, and that she was able to become the best student for this particular year. And that is what we are doing in WITED. We want to make sure that the gap that we have between the two genders are really narrowed. We want to know why is it that when we talk about Tibet, when we talk about really, the real disciplines in Tibet, we always attribute it to that of male-oriented. How do we close the gap and get more female into this participation? And that's what WITED is all about. I have the chairperson of the network for Kenya coming from this noble institution, and that's Dr. Kusulata. I really miss her already. I know she's just settling down in her new environment, and then she will be able to continue to spearhead WITED, not only in Kenya, but also for the rest of Africa. I thank you all, Madam Chair, Madam Chief Host, Chair, I thank you for the invite. I was lucky to be here because I was already on vacation, and then I happened to be back to Nairobi, and then this is my home, so you cannot do anything without me. You can't. So thank you very much. Asante sana.
Madam Chief Guest, allow me to make a short speech. Ladies and gentlemen, indeed, it is a pleasure that we are hosting you here today during this fourth graduation ceremony. We know without your support, in whichever form, Kabete National Polytechnic would not be what it is. And therefore, feel free during fourth graduation ceremony that is going on today. If we look at the Kabete National Polytechnic, somebody has already mentioned, we have a rich history, dating back as the first formally organized education system that was there for the Africans. I'm saying for the Africans because deliberately the colonial government imagined that education was meant for the Asians and the Europeans. So Kabete, Jean School Kabete was established to rehabilitate Africans who were coming from World War before integration into the community. But we have built on that legacy as a national polytechnic because we have continued to provide the requisite skills that this country needs. During the transformations of education systems in this country, we have grown from a technical school to a technical training institute and currently a national polytechnic. We offer a variety of training programs, up to 51 engineering training programs and 21 business and liberal studies training programs at certificate and diploma and higher national diploma levels. This we have done in collaboration with other state agencies like Kenya National Examination Council, Kenya Account Secretary's National Examination Board, Kenya Medical Laboratory and Technologies Board, Kenya it's called Pharmacy and Poisons Board, and many other partners that we brought on board to develop curricula that will give us training programs that are more modern compared to what we have been offering in the past. This we are doing in close collaboration with the industry, and I'm happy to report that Huawei ICT Academy is already established at the Polytechnic. We are waiting partner confirmation that will bring Auda Nepal into promoting the upscaling of skills in ICT from the 4G technologies to 5G technologies. This is being done in collaboration with Kenya School of Tibet, Kabete National Polytechnic, and the Huawei ICT Academy. We are very grateful to be part of that process. Our student numbers have risen. Currently, this financial year, guest of honor, sir, we have had to accommodate 10,655 students, yet our capacity, I'm not accusing ourselves, our capacity as recognized by the Tibet Authority, the regulator, only puts us at 8,349 students. But we have managed to sustain quality despite those huge numbers. We have tried to improve our infrastructure by building and renovating the old buildings, some of which, if the public health department came here, would condemn. But we have graciously looked at our situation and did everything that was possible to modernize our facilities, to provide an enabling environment that will give our trainees the right, serene environment to pursue their training programs. We are also very grateful that the ministry trusted us with mentorship. We indeed mentored Naivasha TVC. They are up and running 3 years now. And I'm happy to report one of our former deputy principals is now the principal of Githunguri TVC. We have also seen the principal of Ruiru TVC. These are institutions that are being mentored by the Kabete National Polytechnic, and I can confirm that they are ready to receive their students in January 2023. Madam Guest of Honor, the Governing Council has been very instrumental in providing leadership and formulation of policies that management has implemented to ensure efficiency and effectiveness in service delivery. In the last performance contracting cycle, we were rated at very good, and we commit to improve that performance index and remain not only the best national polytechnic, but like we say, a premier polytechnic recognized globally for the advancement of knowledge and skills for sustainable development. In that endeavor, recently we were recertified by Kenya Bureau of Standards, and we attained our ISO 9001-2015 quality management system. The mark of quality, I believe, is going to be granted today in this ceremony. We want to thank the President of this Republic of Kenya. Recently, he visited, and we have seen the commitment that the government has made to bring all partners in the same space so that we can provide requisite skills for this country. We are indeed grateful that Konza Technologies, which is a state corporation, has already donated 100 computers for the Digital Skills Laboratory that is hosted at Kabete National Polytechnic, and this is going to be replicated in other TVET institutions and other centers of interest in our communities around the country. We are very grateful and pass our regards and warmest wishes to His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya. Finally, allow me to talk about resource utilization. We have been very happy that we receive our capitation, but the last 8 months has not been very interesting in our TVET institutions. I'm afraid that most of the principals who are giving us very good words of wisdom in this graduation, some of them are worried, Madam PS, that they may not even provide salaries for their staff during this festive season. This is because either there is delay, or when the capitation comes, it is not coming in the proportion that most institutions expect. I'll cite the case of Kabete National Polytechnic, that in the last financial year, when we did not receive our fourth quarter capitation, we lost, or we did not get, up to 56 million Kenya shillings. This year, we have received 1 quarter in this financial year, and out of the expected 7,500, we only received 5,000 shillings per student. It has not been very easy managing an institution such as this one with such limited resources. My plea on behalf of our colleagues is that something must be done, even if it is coming in small bits. Let it be periodically determined so that the frequency is regular, so that our institutions can be made better. I am pleased to inform you that Higher Education Loan Boards has continued to assist our students. We are also very grateful that various CDFs were sponsoring our students. I hope the matter that is under consideration to bring it back will go through the government, because most of these Kenyans depend on such funds to finance their training at such places. Madam, I will not finish making my statement without recognizing the students of Kabete National Polytechnic, the ones who are graduating and the ones who are currently here. Indeed, from what we have seen in their participation in various activities, most of them are winners. And I want to sincerely thank our students for demonstrating the kind of discipline when they participate even in CATI organized games. Amongst these students, we have champions in hockey, we have champions in football, we have champions in basketball, and various other sporting disciplines, including athletics. And I want to also say that the music team and the choir team recently emerged winners in the national cultural events that was being held in Kitui. This could not be achieved by a dedicated staff. You heard from some comments that 2 years ago, either things had fallen apart or the Polytechnic was no longer at ease. But today, I want to confirm that we have staff who are committed to duty, staff whom you can count on, and staff who are doing a good job to promote TVET in this country. Allow me to end at that point, Madam. PS, but finally, the graduates, it is my desire and my wish that our good Lord will continue to shine His face upon you. When you go out there, I do not want to water down what my colleagues have said, but I will add that opportunities are seized. They are not given. They are seized. I think from the little English I learned in school, there's a difference between the two. When you're given an opportunity and when you seize and what? An opportunity. Go out there, go and confirm to the world that indeed you have the skills, you have the knowledge and attitude that those people need to make their businesses grow. That you have all that it takes to transform those organizations. You have what it takes to build your families. You have what it takes to influence your communities. And you have what it takes to make Kenya continue on the path of development growth. Thank you so much, and God bless all. At this time, before I invite the county director to perform the remaining parts of this ceremony, allow me to invite the CEO of Kenya Bureau of Standards to make a remark and grant you our certificate before you finally give it to the Kabete National Polytechnic. Madam Wambua, you're welcome.
Good morning, everyone. The Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Education, Honorable Ezekiel Machogu, PS, who is the Chief Guest, Dr. Esther Muoria, PS, State Department of Vocational and Technical Training, the Kabete National Polytechnic Governing Council Chairman, Professor Elijah Ayowenka, the Kabete National Polytechnic Principal, Mr. Okumu, J.W. Odhiambo, members of the Governing Council, members of Polytechnic Management, members of staff, graduates, students, invited guests. Good morning once again. My name is Rosalie Macau from Kenya Bureau of Standards, Acting Head Quality Management Systems. I am not the CEO, rather I am representing the CEO of Kenya Bureau of Standards, the Managing Director, Lieutenant Colonel Retired Bernard Njiraini, and I'm here to make a speech, or to make the speech that he sent me with. He sent his greetings and would really have loved to be with you during this very big occasion. That is a very colorful occasion, as we all have seen. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Kenya Bureau of Standards, let me start by extending my sincere gratitude to you, our host, Kabete National Polytechnic, for hosting this magnanimous fourth graduation ceremony, a special day that equally earns the institution the ISO 9001 2015 certificate. We applaud the Governing Council, management staff, and Kabete National Polytechnic for this great achievement, and we want to tell you congratulations. We want you to note that the certification to ISO 9001 will help you in achieving your mission, which is to provide demand-driven quality training, research and innovation for sustainable development, and also ultimately help you meet your vision, which is a premier polytechnic or becoming a premier polytechnic recognized globally for the advancement of knowledge and skills for sustainable development. In today's international marketplace, organizations are yearning and working towards recognition following commitment and zeal in achieving quality and set standards. The International Organization for Standardization, what we popularly call as ISO, establishes credibility and trust within stakeholders and other partners, including the government. This ISO certification will guarantee certified entities the global standards for business, and in our case today, we are happy to celebrate Kabete National Polytechnic, which has stood out as a training center for excellence. Over the past 2 decades, I would want to note that the number of institutions offering college diplomas and degrees in our country has expanded to meet the market demand. As more academic institutions offer certificates, the challenge to distinguish quality program increases. Hence the reason why it was a strategic decision for this polytechnic to move towards ISO 9001 certification. We also want to note that the focus of quality management is envisaged in ISO 9001 2015 includes, among others, the following key perspectives, which include leadership, meeting customer requirements, and improvements. The quality management system will help leaders at all levels in the organization to establish the unity of purpose and direction. We want to note that sustained success is achieved when an organization attracts and retains the confidence of customers and other interested parties. And successful organizations have an ongoing focus on improvement, and improvement is essential for an organization to maintain current levels of performance, react to changes in its internal and external conditions, and create new opportunities. The opportunities will lead to enhanced process performance, organization capabilities and customer satisfaction, enhanced focus on root cause integration, investigation and determination, followed by preventive and corrective actions. It will also lead to enhanced ability to anticipate and react to internal and external risks and opportunities, enhanced consideration of both incremental and breakthrough improvement, improved use of learning for improvement, and that's what Kabete National Polytechnic is going to achieve because of that strategic decision. One method to ensure that an academic institution is providing credible and quality programs is becoming certified in ISO management systems. It delights us as Kenya Bureau of Standards to report that Kabete National Polytechnic has attained the threshold that earns this certification. This proves that the college can now offer quality or higher quality programs. Ladies and gentlemen, just to take you back on the journey that led to this certification, the institution started its successful journey to certification with a stage 1 audit, which was done on 7th September 2022, and it was followed by a stage 2 audit, which was undertaken on 13th and 14th October 2022. The institution's systems conformed with international requirements, which led to this certification that was granted on the 18th November 2022, and that's what we are celebrating today. Let me assert that certification from the International Standards Organization is the optimal certification due to its global reputation for quality standards. Ladies and gentlemen, even as we recognize the certification of Kabete National Polytechnic, let us not forget the graduates. So this is to the graduates, we salute you and we wish you all the very best. Congratulations on the hard work. And just as the motto of today's graduation, which states transferring skills, technology and innovation for wealth creation, as all speakers before me have said, we long for your contribution to the current global marketplace. Modern skills and technology are the drivers for today's economies, and that is why we equip or we must equip our graduates with these skills so as to enable them to be competitive in the job market. I will also press on the need of these skills so that they can be competitive in the job market, press on the need for innovation in our learning institutions. To keep up with the global pace, we must urgently embrace innovation, and I'm sure to the graduates that is what we've been learning all this time that we've been here. This is what we need to grow and prosper. So at this moment, once again, I want to congratulate the graduates very much and also congratulate the Polytechnic, and allow me a guest of honor to present the ISO 9001 certificate to Kabete National Polytechnic, who have worked very hard to earn this plaudit. Thank you and God bless you. Merry Christmas and a prosperous 2023. Thank you.
One of these days, when I grow up in the department, I will also be making speeches like my colleague Jao without papers. But now I am still learning, but I don't think I am a very slow learner, so Jao, I will catch up one of these days. I stand here with lots of humility this morning to first and foremost thank God for this opportunity to be the PS TVET, which I acknowledge is a doing of God who I want to thank. Secondly, I want to thank His Excellency the President, Dr. William Ruto, for according me this opportunity. Because of that honor, I want to convince myself that this opportunity shall not go wasted. So I am requesting all of us, especially those on this side and that side, to be prepared, to be on the run, because I want to be counted as success, but that success is only going to be possible because you are going to work. So it is about me and yourselves. And therefore, this morning, I want to call upon all of us to kindly rally together to be able to do that which I have been called to do into this department. Having said that, the governing council chairman, Secretary General, Association of Technical Universities and Polytechnics in Africa, governing council members, the principal, Mr. J.W. Odhiambo, CATI principals present, Director General, Kenya School of TVET, Dr. Edwin Tarno, who I understand is not yet used to his title. Distinguished guests, parents, guardians, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Good afternoon once again. Let me start by recognizing the choir that sang for us and tell you that you actually sang very well. Sure. And I hope, Principal, before we leave, they can give us another number, because that number will have to directly have something to do with Christmas. The other songs might have been Christmas, but one was very nice, but in Luya, which I don't understand. So I hope the other one will be Christmas, and in a language that you cannot understand. But all in all, I am not surprised that they are a winning team, because they sang very well. Personally, I love music, I love choir. So, and let me tell these people that singing is not even about us who think we are being entertained. It's about the people who are singing. It gives their spirit a very good position. So young people, continue singing until you are as old as I am, if not actually older. I am delighted to be part of this fourth graduation ceremony of Kabete National Polytechnic. This occasion has been made successful due to the commitment of the council leadership, management, the teaching and non-teaching staff, as well as these graduates. It is a very gratifying moment for us all, and I aptly congratulate the graduates for the well-deserved achievement. Congratulations. As you already know, Kabete National Polytechnic has a rich history, having been established in 1924 as a native industrial training depot. I am happy to note that from such a humble and unique beginning, the institution is now a leader in skills development in this region. It is gratifying to remind ourselves that Kabete National Polytechnic has steadfastly produced competent graduates who have significantly contributed to bridge the human capital deficiency in the labor market and society. In this regard, the institution has remained faithful to its mission of providing quality market-driven training, research and innovation for sustainable development. The industry and those of us who have interacted with graduates from Kabete National Polytechnic can attest that trainees are equipped with relevant technical and managerial skills for sustainable social and economic development. If what I saw this morning at the display is anything to go by, I was very impressed by one. I think it is called, I'm not sure it is called a medical monitoring unit, because that is what it is. There was also a coffee or tea maker and the robotics. That is very, very impressive. The medical monitoring unit is something I will request my colleagues that we are able, Jao and the rest of us. I hear it's already, what do you call that? It's already patented, which is very good. And so we are going to Jao, keep me reminded, and to keep me reminded, so that we are able to see what we can do about, because I come from the university background and we had a lot of research which is still lying there at JCOT. Because now I have an opportunity to make a difference, then I did not. I would like us to pick up on some of these, I would like us to pick up on some of these innovations and really practically see how how far we can push them. We don't now have to be bringing those kind of equipment from God knows where in this world, when we have these our kids who are actually doing them here. And they can be used in our hospitals. What's wrong with that? Why are we making them only to make these innovations lie somewhere and just get dust, and they are already patented? I think principal and my colleagues that have already talked to about it, let us see what we can do about these innovations to make them a reality and to start earning our country and to start with this institution income. And I'm sure with the support that we have from the top, this can be made a reality. Please let's see whether we can run with it and be able to pick such things and be able to have them used in our own country. Allow me to sincerely thank the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, for his commitment towards the education sector. That is what I was saying. As you are aware, he was able to secure 122 billion funding last month from the government of Korea, which will be channeled towards major development projects, including the TVET sector. Furthermore, the launch of virtual desktops at Kabete National Polytechnic by His Excellency affirms the government commitment towards bridging the digital divide gap in the TVET sector, as well as creating more job opportunities for graduates from technical institutions in the digital space. The government is devoted to channel financial resources to modernize and expand technical and vocational institutions to train a critical mass to meet the much needed industry capacity. Therefore, we call upon national polytechnics, technical training institutes, technical and vocational colleges to supply skilled human capital that match industry standards. Ladies and gentlemen, curriculum reforms such as CBET are key strategies that have served to drive flourishing economies. This flexible model, developed in relation with industry, will guarantee supply of skilled workers to fill the existing labor gaps and ultimately spur socio-economic growth. And that is what I have already said. I am reliably informed that Kabete National Polytechnic has fully embraced the CBET policy, where the institution trains with industry on a 50-50 basis to prepare students further for the world. And for your information and record, I intend to scale this up to 70-30, where 70 is in industry, 30 is in class. And I am calling upon that corner there and this one to support me. I don't know whether that is a request or an order. May I reiterate that trainees are the reason the government shall continue to fund the construction and equipping of modern workshops and laboratories in STEM-related courses to ensure TVET institutions provide top-notch training experience. The TVET Act number 29 of 2013 provides for rebranding of TVET and increasing enrollment ratio by the year 2030. In this regard, the State Department assures that all TVET institutions offer programs that equip the trainees with quality relevant skills and competencies that meet the labor market. Such requisite skills will enable the Njakai industry supply standardized products in the housing programs. I note with satisfaction that Kabete National Polytechnic has been incorporated in the Kibra Njakai program to fabricate windows and doors as an incubation center. Ladies and gentlemen, I am aware of the challenge in relation to the staffing gap in TVET subsector, and have begun engaging on unlocking the required budgetary allocation that will support the hiring of TVET trainers to bridge the shortfall. We began with 3,000 trainers already approved by the Public Service Commission, and gradually fill the gap of trainers leaving the service through natural attrition. We shall seek for funding to recruit trainers for TVET institutions yet to be constructed in the constituencies at the appropriate time. In conclusion, I would like to challenge our graduates to continue working hard, to be proactive in their quest for more knowledge and employment opportunities. Remember to always face life with determination and confidence. I highly commend the national government through COOPS and HELP for allocating funds for the trainees in support of their education. The county government also awarded needy trainees bursaries to complete training. I also thank the various industry players that have allowed our trainees to practice the knowledge and skills acquired during training through industrial attachment and internship. Finally, to all of us here and elsewhere, let us give Kabete National Polytechnic a chance to become a premium technical training institution that responds to industry needs for training technical human capital for our beloved country and beyond. And ladies and gentlemen, before I end my speech, I must say I am, yes, well impressed by this institution, because as we came in, I was even telling the principal that it is one beautiful and clean place. Congratulations. I was even asking him what model they are using to keep it like this, and I must say what he told me is quite satisfactory. I urge all, I haven't been to many of the institutions. I have been to now Kenya School of TVET. It is equally beautiful. Congratulations, Edwin. As you get used to your title, you have so far done well, even without that title. You have done well. Your institution is also very beautiful. As I visit your institution, I hope I will say the same thing. Those of you or those of us who have not been able to get there, please copy from these your brothers, so that we stay in nice and beautiful places, including my own very local institution. I saw the principal for Njakai. Well, where is she? Good. You are going to be one of those who are going to receive a lot of beating from me, because I cannot be the last. I must be the first. Are we together, madam? Yes. You will have to be the example. I don't know what you will do about these ones who are already so far. And the rest of you, as I come round, please be on top of things, because I would want to use this opportunity to lead institutions that are really shining. And that is also agenda thing, because you know women and what we love and what we like. Thank you, my brothers, because you have led the way. So please let us upstage our institutions. I was talking to my brother, Dr. Tauno, the other day, and I was telling him, I would like us, and luckily enough, Dr. Tauno, I later heard that this was already on the suggestion, the suggestions that have been taken to what is it called? Yes, the task force had already suggested that we are going when I was talking to Dr. Tano, I didn't even know that we are going to take back the thing was those VTCs, the ones that died at the bottom. I'm here to learn this vocational training centers. Yes, you know the T's and the B's. I don't know which one to put the more. I'm going to learn. I easily admit what I do not know so that I am taught and I know it. Now, I was saying that we want to take them back from the counties, and I will say this in public, so that because we are a bottom-up government, and if those things remain at the bottom there, then which up are we going? You can only go up from the bottom, isn't it? If you go up without roots, you will collapse. So I will also urge you, from wherever you come from, start standing those little institutions for me, so that even as I come to that level, we will be able to talk with each other and know what we are supposed to do about them, because we must bring them up so that we continue coming up. By the time we get to these levels, we are not leaving anybody behind. And as we tell these young people to learn right from craft to a degree and beyond, then we are providing the base on which they are supposed to learn. We are not telling them to start from craftsmanship all the way up, yet we are not making it palatable for them to learn there. So start standing those institutions down there. Even as we start, I think I will task one of these people to start to really come up with a way of bringing them to the standards that we'd like to do, because that is one thing I am determined to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to once again congratulate the graduates, and I want to tell them what I have always told a graduating class or graduates, because I have been in the universities really graduating students after admitting and training and examining them, that for me, leverage on three things. One, continue working hard. There is no life of laziness, and those of us you see on this end have gotten here really by working hard, not only on what you are doing, but also on yourself. Self and continuous improvement is something that you must embrace. Number two, be a nice person. Really, there is nobody who wants to stay around with people who are unpalatable. Being a nice person opens gates for you. Those small people you consider small, the watchmen, those people who are working with you, be nice to them. What I recently experienced before we were appointed into these offices is that a lot of questions are asked about us. And it is those people you stay with who give answers. Wait until you have been treating them like trash. That's exactly what they will say, and nobody will put you into those offices. So be a nice person. And when you are such a person and you come to me and speak to me about an opportunity, then we make it possible for doors to open for you, whether it is for further training or even for engagement. And finally, and this might be very personal, is pray continuously. Where you are going to go tomorrow, what you are going to have tomorrow is all about God. Have a Merry Christmas, an expeditious New Year, and may God bless you. Thank you.
Our chief guest, indeed on behalf of all the guests and the Kabete National Polytechnic Fraternity, we are very privileged that at this time we have listened to your speech and very warm words that have come from you. I must say all of us are very grateful. Allow me, before we read out the names, to recognize some partners who came in late. I'm told Nita is in the house. Where is Nita? Thank you. Karibu sana. Pass our regards to Director General, Mr. Mondi, Dr. Mondi. Any other person? KICD? Kenya Water Institute. Karibu sana and welcome to the Kabete National Polytechnic. Any other person? Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to... Dr. Chuku, Principal Sanalo Institute of Science and Technology in Bukoba County. Thank you and welcome. Allow me to take the program back to the Deputy Principal in charge of academics, who will guide us through the rest of the program in conferring the awards to the various candidates. Asante sana. We pray for your patience. We'll try and catch up with time. I can promise by 1:30 we will be singing the song that the guest of honor has asked us to do.
And the second one is Institute of Hospitality and Consumer Service. Welcome.
Qualified. Congratulations.
Okay. The chief guest.
Only by the Tibet Act number 29 of 2013 of the laws of the Republic of Kenya and the Kabete National Polytechnic Order of 2016, I award you the craft certificate for which you have been trained, examined, and qualified. Congratulations.
I think when I spoke to you, I can rephrase my words in Kiswahili. Tafadhali, hebu simama, jionyeshe, ama namna gani? Some of the people who are here are potential employers. If we don't know who Kinoti we are talking about, or who.
Ngai Baba nitwakumire konti ya ritwa rĩaku nĩgũkorwo Ngai wĩ mwega na wĩ mwega Mwathani. Nĩ thank you Jehova Ngai Baba nĩ mahinda maya gwata macio macokete na thutha Ngai Baba kuma rĩrĩa tũkinyire thĩinĩ wa cukuru ĩno Mwathani tũgũcokeria ngatho nĩ thabarĩ iria tũkire Mwathani na watũrehe gĩikaro-inĩ gĩkĩ Ngai. Nĩtwakorwo na mahinda mega Mwathani mwega Ngai Baba macio macokete na thutha nĩtwa witness graduation yabo ni Mwathani na nĩtũragũcokeria ngatho Jehova. Nĩ wega Mwathani Ngai nĩ wĩra wothe ũrutĩkĩte Ngai. Nĩ thank you nĩ kũrathima mboni Jehova Ngai ona kũmũtungatĩra gwata gũkinya mũthenya wa ũmũthĩ Ngai akinya kũrũgama kwamũkĩra Jehova Ngai Baba ngerenwa yake Mwathani. Nĩtũragũcokeria ngatho nĩ tondũ wa gũkorwo hamwe nake Mwathani nĩ tondũ nĩ ũmũrathimĩte Jehova Ngai na handũ ciothe irarĩ mbere yake Ngai nĩ twacokia ngatho nĩ tondũ nĩ wĩra waku Ngai nĩtuonete guoko gwaku Mwathani mwega. Tũracokia ngatho Jehova Ngai ona nĩ ũndũ wa aciari ake Mwathani na arĩa othe manyitete itemi Ngai Baba wĩra-inĩ ũcio Ngai. Kũrĩ ona angĩ tũtangĩmenya Jehova Ngai makoretwo me mahoya-inĩ na ũtungata ngũrani Jehova nĩgetha wĩra ũyũ wothe ũgatuĩka successful Ngai wa matu-inĩ. Ũmũkĩra ngatho na gĩtĩo Jehova Ngai nĩ tondũ Mwathani mwega nĩtũracokia ngatho. Mwathani mũtũra muoyo Ngai kĩgongona gĩtheru Jehova nĩtuoka harĩwe mahinda ma Mwathani Jehova Ngai wa matu-inĩ Jehova twĩ hamwe Mwathani tina mbere na gũtũrathima Ngai ona gũtũtungatĩra Ngai ũrĩ igũrũ matu-inĩ Mwathani mwega ona twakinya kumagara Ngai nĩ gũtwarana hamwe na ithuĩ ona tũgĩcoka cikaro-inĩ Mwathani no nĩtũrakũhoya nĩ mũthenya ũrĩa ũngĩ tũgĩkorwo tũgĩthaithia Ngai mũthenya wa Sunday ũrathime Ngai ũmũthĩ tumo Jehova kwa ihinda inini gĩikaro gĩkĩ Ngai no nĩtũrakwĩrĩgĩrĩra Sunday Jehova Ngai ũtũharĩrĩrie Mwathani na ũharĩrĩrie mũthenya ũcio Ngai nĩ tondũ nĩtũrakwĩrĩgĩrĩra Ngai Baba wakorwo nĩ mũthenya mwega na wa magegania Ngai namo maũndũ mothe Ngai tũmaigĩte moko-inĩ maku Ngai na nĩ thĩinĩ wa wega waku na wa mũrũguo Jesu Kristo twaone twacokia Ngai amen.
Nashukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa wakati huu, maana ametupatia wakati mwingine tuweze kukutana mahali hapa sababu ya kusherehekea ushindi ambao uko mbele yetu, na kila kitu tunasema Mungu aweza kutupa. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Sasa kabla sijapeana kwa kila mtu apate nafasi ya kunena, siku tu Mungu kwa mambo tu moja au kuambia ndaambia.
Asante Yesu kwa kuwa wewe mwema.
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 Asante sana Yesu kwa baraka zako nyingi.
Asante Yesu kwa kuwa wewe mwema.
Asante Yesu kwa kuwa wewe mwema.
Asante Yesu kwa kuwa wewe mwema.
Asante sana Yesu kwa kuwa wewe mwema.
Asante Yesu kwa kuwa wewe mwema.
Asante sana Yesu kwa wokovu wako Bwana.
Asante Yesu kwa kuwa wewe mwema.
Asante Yesu kwa kuwa mwaminifu.
Asante Yesu kwa kuwa wewe mwema.
Asante sana Yesu kwa kuwa wewe mwema.
Asante Yesu kwa kuwa wewe mwema.
Asante Yesu kwa uaminifu wako.
Asante Yesu kwa kuwa wewe mwema.
Asante Yesu kwa baraka zako nyingi.
Asante Yesu kwa kuwa wewe mwema.
Asante Yesu kwa kuwa wewe mwema.
Asante Yesu kwa kuwa wewe mwema.
Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Amina. Mungu aweze kutukuzwa. Kwa wakati huu hatuwezi endelea kama mwenye mambo ndio anakaribishana. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Sasa wakati huu nikipiga moja mbili bishe mwenye ceremony siku ya leo aweze akatukaribisha na aweze kunena jambo kidogo na tuweze kuendelea. One.
Nasema nasi tunapiga.
Haya, moja, mbili. Karibu sana.
Yes sir. Wow, that is good. Na nina furaha sana siku ya leo kwa sababu ya Mungu, kwa sababu yenu nyinyi. Nyinyi ndio familia, hakuna watu wengine unge expect wakuje. That basic or nuclear family ndio most important sababu pia so ni furaha tu ninasikia because ningekuja na tufanye na tuitwe majina na tuende hiyo story but kwa sababu ya mimi kuja inaonyesha that love na it feels good, ina feel kuwa nice kuwa na nyinyi as part of my family. So welcome again and thank you for committing yourself kwa sababu kuwa hapa. Amen.
Amen. Bila kuchukua nafasi nyingi sababu unajua kwa lazima arudi huko. Nakaribisha dad. Alafu pia naye apate kuendelea. Haya, one. Two. Karibu sana dad.
Asante. Kabla nene ningetaka mheshimiwa naende pia amedai kufika tuko pamoja. Si kama tuko pamoja, ni kama wako peke